Braum, the heart of the Freljord! The newest burly man in League of Legends has a giant shield and a deep-hearted love for his friends that makes him happy to take a bullet, or a bomb, or a spear, well, pretty much anything for them. Braum is League of Legends' first true tank support champion with a whole lot of ways to defend his allies by leaping in front of them, buffing their stats, and helping them stun their enemies from afar. You can read more about him on IGN's wiki page, which includes a full ability list, scouting report, tips for playing as him, and 5 rules for killing him when he jumps into your lane soon. But in this video, I want to talk about how to take this jerk down. Rule number 1. Everyone can stun you. It shouldn't surprise you that the punches of a massive man like Braum are going to make you a little bit woozy. Every time he hits you, you get a concussive blows debuff, and once it's on, any of his teammates hitting you add stacks as well. At 4 stacks, you get hurt, and then stunned, and then hurt some more. When that Nordic style symbol appears beneath your character letting you know you have the debuff, you need to run immediately, because the pain train is coming right alongside it. Have you ever been stunned by a long-range AD carry like Caitlyn or Jinx? No, because they don't have stuns. Well, with Braum, they do, and it hurts. Rule number 2, Braum's still only a man. Even though his shield ability looks like Yasuo's Wind Wall, it doesn't block every projectile. It only blocks the very first one, and after that, everything is hitting him in his little mustachioed face for 70% damage. So when the shield pops up, don't immediately stop attacking him. Just use your cheap abilities until it goes away. 3 seconds later, his shield will drop, and then you can drop the bomb to finish him off. Rule number 3. Ignore rule number 2 whenever you can. Killing Braum should be your very last resort. If you have the opportunity to hit anyone else on his team, take it. Braum takes forever to kill, and he's essentially worthless once his friends are dead. The best thing Braum does is force you to attack him, so don't do his job for him. Splitting damage like Braum's opponents did in this fight is a guaranteed way to lose. Rule number 4. Braum went to preschool. He knows how to share. He's a nice guy, right? Not only does he give up glory to help his teammates, he also shares his stats with them. Every time he leaps to an ally, he gives them a hefty chunk of his armor and magic resist, and he gains a bonus too. It lasts about the same duration as his shield wall ability, so don't dive in expecting a quick kill, even on a low health enemy. You're going to be ineffective for about 3 to 4 seconds, so you need to be able to survive that long before you start dishing out some real damage. You can track who has the buff on them by looking for a glowing shield aura that appears around their feet. Rule number 5. Braum gets lonely very, very easily. Mustaches aren't friends, and sometimes Braum needs friends to feel good about himself. 3 of Braum's 5 abilities are focused on defending or boosting his allies. All supports are pretty useless on their own right, but Braum is even more pathetic when he's separated from his buddies. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be annoying to have to kill him solo 1v1 because of how tanky he is. So if you're solo, don't waste your time. Instead, roam to another lane where Braum's allies are left undefended and smash in their face instead. That'll make Braum even more sad. But don't feel bad for poor, sad Braum. That's just the way we like him when we're fighting against him in lane, right? So that's how you take Big Braum and turn him into Sad Braum in League of Legends. I hope it helps you stay alive when you're facing off against him in-game soon. If you have other tricks for taking him down, jump on over to the IGN wiki page and leave some advice for your fellow gamers. Until next time, happy fighting, Summoners.